Alright, we should be live. Please let us know in chat if you do not hear us or see the live stream. I see Basic Bobbert1 mentioned no stream, but I don't know if that was before we kicked off. Were you able to confirm the stream on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, so we got some deck lists here. It looks like PJ's on, mono red.
Mono red Stompy. Anything unique about the deck, or is it pretty standard?
Pretty standard.
It looks like...
Pretty standard.
So he does have a couple of variations from the Eternal Weekend Asia list, right? So he's playing 2 Magus of the Moon main, whereas that list was just 4 Blood Moon main. He also has the mainboard Graveyard Hate in 2 Unlicensed Hearse, but this is pretty standard. He does have Goblin Rabble Masters, so slight variation, but nothing too...
And I understand the Hearse, I mean, in this format right now.
There's so many graveyard decks.
Yeah, and then what's Jesse's list look like?
Yeah, so give us a rundown.
Yeah, he's only running 1 Fanatic. The list typically runs 3, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but if he likes it, he likes it.
Yeah, so, well, this is also, hold on, are you sure this is Jesse? This is Brian Rockenbach. You got the wrong one, buddy.
Oh,
no, this
my
is
God.
who they think is going to win.
Oh.
So Jesse's on the Esper Frogblade deck that, again, took place at the Legacy Cup in Las Vegas. And we're about to kick things off here. I think we're resolving mulligans. Oh, it looks like PJ mulliganed to 5 here. I just saw him bottoming 2 cards.
Okay, so Jesse is on... Looks like a
Esper Frogblade.
a little control deck here.
Oh, PJ's on the play. It looks like he's got one of the modal double face lands. No turn 1 play. Jesse leads with the Flooded Strand and passes back to PJ. Now with the Moon Stompy deck, right? Typically your goal is to land like a 3-drop on turn 1. PJ did not lead with that. Obviously that mulligan to 5 did hurt him there. We got a Chrome Mox coming down. Pitching a... Do you see what that is?
It's hard to see.
Clearly,
definitely played a Fable, so that's going to be something to deal with on turn 2.
If it resolves. Jesse's going to Swords the Goblin. So it looks like it resolves, and Jesse's just going to Swords the Goblin token.
Yeah.
Now I know talking to Jesse over the last few weeks, like also with a lot of the players here today are preparing for Eternal Weekend. Frank and I myself, right? Jesse's been on the fence on what to play, so I'm thinking this deck performing well last weekend in Vegas kind of incentivized him to pick it up. And I know he's a bit of a moto grinder too, so.
The unique thing about Jesse is that he's not really married to a deck. He's pretty universed on all of them.
Yeah, he's a jack of all trades.
He is definitely the jack of all trades. Might be the GOAT in Arizona.
All right, so PJ's leading with a... Oh, he's discarding to Fable. It looks like he discarded a Chrome Mox and 1 other card to draw 2. Bit of a slow start from the Stompy deck.
It's always nice though the Fable never keeps you out of it.
Yeah, it's great at getting rid of extra lands or redundant cards.
Toss the trash, get some new stuff. So...
Oh, is PJ just passing? This is definitely not the kind of start you're looking for from the Moon Stompy deck, right?
Not very aggro-y.
And it's definitely allowed Jesse the opportunity to fetch out his basics, right? Because Blood Moon is a big strategy of the Stompy deck. And as we saw, Jesse played 2 fetches and has been able to just... Oh, he's going with the Undercity Sewer.
That's a gutsy one.
Well, it sounds like he might be looking for action here. I'm not sure, right? PJ's definitely giving him the time to kind of find something.
I do wonder too if PJ is playing against Days. Like, does he know that Jesse doesn't have Days?
Okay. Ooh. The menace of the format has arrived. Jesse drops a Psychic Frog. And I don't believe the red Stompy deck has much to combat this main board. I know they typically have blasts in the side to take care of it.
Nothing main board. I mean, it's a Pyrogoyf you can drop and kill it.
Depending on how many cards Jesse has in hands, though. We also have Fury. So, I mean, between Fury and maybe some combat damage, we can take down the frog, but PJ's not in a good spot here with that frog resolving. So Fable flips. Let's see what place he may have.
I'm curious to see what PJ does here.
Oh, hold on, let's update this. Oh no, what happened? Oh crap. Sorry about that.
What does that red card do? I know it's a land, but what does it do on the face side?
So that one is from Modern Horizons 3, and that is the one that for 1 red, 2 colorless, destroy a land. Its owner can search for a basic. Then I believe creatures cannot block for that turn.
Okay.
It's great in this matchup, right? When they do find their one basic under a Blood Moon, you can blow up their land, and typically they're not going to be able to find a backup. Also worth noting, Jesse's deck is all foiled out. He's about that a Snapcaster. Blast from the Past.
Wow.
And it looks like Jesse snaps back the Swords to Plowshares to take care of the flipped
Kiki
reflection of Kiki Chiki. Following up with a Brainstorm.
Yeah. Jesse's in a pretty good spot right here.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard for PJ to come back in game one with a slow start, and Jesse's already got a board.
Yeah. Granted, he did mull to 5, so...
Yeah. Game 2 he'll have a bit more action with, how many red blast effects does he have?
4. 4, and then he also brings in a Fury.
So 4 fire pyroblasts.
Yeah.
Okay. PJ untaps. Again, no board presence. Right, this is the aggro deck.
PJ, I don't even think PJ has, what, two cards? This is going to be a tough one for PJ to come back, and he scoops.
So PJ scoops game 1. Oh, I'm so bad. Apologize, guys. We are...
Is it right there?
Yeah, we're good there. Getting back in the swing of things, so... Oh, and he's not on Reanimator, Esper Frogblade, right?
Oh, you have to hit save for it to go over. Yeah, I see. So we can assume that... what do we think he's going to bring in as far as Jesse goes?
So we know PJ is pretty straightforward. PJ's bringing in his
4 pyros.
His pyros.
Does he bring in Fury Confluence?
Fiery Confluence?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Me either.
There's not much he's sweeping up there. Again, I'm not sure if PJ saw the... I don't think he saw white mana. He saw the snap and the frog, so I don't know if he's aware of exactly what Jesse's on yet. So he might keep in his hearses, assuming he's doing some graveyard shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Which isn't a bad card if you have frog on board. Like,
sure.
Eat it up.
Yeah, you could just keep their grave under management so they're not flying over you. Let's see, Jesse. I can see Jesse bringing in he has a Toxic Deluge, Wrath of the Skies. Lavinia is not bad.
It's not bad, actually, because he ramps into nothing. If
Harbinger. Yeah, I think Jesse definitely has a couple of hitters he can bring in this matchup. Because, Wrath of the Skies is going to clean up all those artifacts, the tokens and stuff. Deluge will wipe all of PJ's creatures and kind of reset the game.
It's a good deck against PJ.
Yeah. And Harbinger's a house, right? Like, even under a Blood Moon, a resolved Harbinger turns it all into islands again, right?
Yep.
And then, for PJ, I just see maybe the 4 Pyroblast coming in, maybe the Fury. Because he does have a 1 of Fury in the sideboard. Actually, let's see. Oh, and then, so we did ask the players any shout-outs they had. Jesse's shouting out Max Gilmore, the pilot of this last week, so... maybe he'll get some good juju from that one.
PJ, shouting out everybody on the planet.
Everybody invited.
Everybody invited.
Yeah. No, I think it was everyone involved in the series. Pretty well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely.
That was a lot of work. I think you guys did a great job this year.
Thanks, Frank.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting ready to start game 2. Obviously, oh my God, it still has finals. Again, Rusty, it's been a while since we've streamed, guys, so... Please bear with us as we get our bearings.
Hit save, don't forget.
Yeah, got it. All right, so game 2, Jesse's up a game. PJ will be leading here. Hopefully he doesn't have to mulligan to 5 because I know that was pretty brutal.
I like those playmats, by the way.
Yeah, so...
Winners get those, top 8?
They do say top 8. We might have some left over from last year, so we might be able to do 8.
I like it.
But we wanted to at least have some Arizona Magic Series branding for today's event.
So the series next year will pretty much be the same, or is it? I know it's a collage. Do you want to kind of go into detail on that?
Yeah, so how we'll be doing it next year, we'll have Desert Games, which is the location we're at today, is our major sponsor. So they really have kicked in credit, taking care of the event. So they'll be hosting 4 events next year, and then the Invitational, and then we'll be branching out to 2 other events. Amazing Discoveries Gilbert, and then Player Draw in Avondale will each host 2 events next year. But the majority of the events will be hosted here at Desert Games. Great play space. I mean, so it's perfect for some legacy events.
Here we go.
Again, PJ leading with the turn 1 mobile land and no play. So this is not the start PJ's looking for. Jesse with the Undercity Sewers.
I mean, if he drops a City of Traders here, he's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah. Or Ancient Tomb Blood Moon, but you have to imagine Jesse's got some kind of counter magic here.
Yeah.
There's the city. Let's see what we got here. A Fable. Turn 2 Fable. Does Jesse care about it? Looks like it resolves. Looks like it resolves. And then Jesse surveilled a Ponder to the graveyard here from his surveil trigger. Looks like a Brainstorm.
Yeah, Brainstorm. Just seeing so many cards so quickly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been surprising how well the Surveillance have integrated into Legacy. Yeah. It's just like the card selection, like who would have thought, right? But they are mainstays now in the Legacy format. So we have a Scrubland, it looks like, from Jesse.
So it looks like he has a Swords to Plowshare in here.
He is passing the turn to PJ. So PJ might be able to get in with the Goblin and get some treasure here. So we're on the second chapter of the Fable where PJ has the option to pitch cards to draw, to a little looting, if you will.
It's always scary when they don't pitch.
So we're pitching a Pyroglyph. Right, the hedge is too good. So we pitched a Pyroglyph to draw a card.
Which is interesting because he could just cast the Pyroglyph this turn.
But it's it's a 2/3.
2/3, yeah.
So we're swordsing the Goblin token before combat. Does PJ have a main 2 play? And it's rough, right? He has the City of Traders in oh wow, he passes back to Jesse.
That's rough.
Yeah, this is definitely not the kind of the start, the play pattern you want to see from the Stompy list.
Is it a frog?
Is that it's Stoneforge Mystic.
Stoneforge Mystic.
So Jesse plays Mystic Sanctuary for the turn. Obviously comes in tap because he doesn't have the 3 islands. And then we're going to be tutoring with that Stoneforge Mystic.
What do you think he gets? A Batter Skull?
Pre-war formal, or might be the move. Because then if PJ kills it, the 4 more comes in, brings back the Stoneforge, and then it tutors for something else.
Such a good card.
Yeah, so Formal War is a new card from, I think it was the 40K?
No,
or was it the Fallout?
Fallout, yeah.
Yeah.
Universes
Beyond. So when it enters, I think it pulls a 3 CMC creature or less from the graveyard back into play with this attached, and it gets +2/+2 and Vigilance. So it complements the Stoneforge really well. Let's see, what is Jesse going to get though?
What does that look like? Batter Skull?
Oh, Cauldron Complete.
Cauldron Complete?
So Jesse's just going all out, grabbing that Cauldron.
Just get it over with.
Alright, so the Kiki Jiki's going to flip, or the Fable the Mirror Breaker flips.
So Jesse has no open mana, so there's no Swords of Plowshare, so this might be a chance to do something.
Yeah, we'll see though, right? Like having that city on turn 2 and no follow-up, it's tough, right? Like it ramps you quick, but then subsequent lands kind of sets you back a bit when you have to sack the city. Is that another city? So we're tapping 2, floating 2, playing another city.
Such a rough position.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess a Blood Moon effect here, or maybe a Pyro.
I don't know. He's got 5 mana. He can't cast a Fury. Okay, it is a
Pyro,
Pyroglyph, so it looks like he's gonna attempt to take out the Stoneforge. I'm guessing, right? Because I think the Pyroglyph would be a 3/4 now, because we have land. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he Force of Will.
Oh,
Force of Will pitching. I don't know what he pitched, but
yeah, it's hard to see. All the shiny foils, Jesse.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Cauldron coming in, and I'm not sure how PJ's going to be able to deal with that.
I don't see I don't see a whole lot of windows for him to jump through.
Yeah,
right now.
this one might be over quick. Is the Cauldra? He's like, bring it. All right.
So it's not a Charizard token, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I know Jesse has an affinity for his Pokemon tokens, or I think Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Is it Dark Magic?
I think it's a Dark Magician Girl.
Dark Magician Girl is a staple in his token collection. All right, so
yeah,
PJ's
that
gonna
looks like a Hitmonchan or something.
Hitmonlee or whatever.
Hitmonlee, yeah.
Okay,
See
so
what he does here.
Broadside
Ooh.
Bombardier.
That's a card.
Oh,
Wow.
Jesse with the Hydroblast
Just
or
having
Blue
all the
Elemental?
having all the answers right now.
Yeah, Jesse's just answered kind of everything PJ has, so I'm not sure how much longer this game's going to go on. And what we might do, if this one's over quick, we might pop out to try and see if we have a match like in between games that we can move over to the feature match.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I want to try and get as much content as possible while we're on.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate when you have an explosive start and nothing to do with it.
Yeah. And it's interesting because PJ kept. Oh, we got a Stoneforge Mystic with a
I think he just
a follow up that's
gets
already not summoning 6. So yeah, we can drop whatever comes into play now.
Yeah.
Or whatever he tutors up now.
I have to assume it's just going to be more pressure.
Yeah.
Probably
Better School.
Formal
it's
wear.
Formal wear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it just secures the win.
Yeah, I don't think he has anything in his graveyard that he can bring back, but yeah, like it's just more pressure. And honestly, like PJ's pretty far behind as is, so.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's not even gonna
Doesn't
drop
even
the
care.
Formal Wear. He does not care.
Wow.
That 1 point from the Stoneforge is. Oh, there's the frog. Yeah, this one's not gonna be going on much longer.
Yeah, PJ's such a good player too with these kind of decks, these kind of aggro-y, stompy decks.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
So what do we have there? Was that an Ancient Tomb?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a Ancient Tomb, Lord of the Rings one maybe?
It is. Oh, we have a One Ring. If this resolves,
wow.
PJ does buy himself a little time, and he does get a little bit of card draw here.
He's running 3, so I mean, you never know.
Oh, is it only 3 main?
Yeah, he's running 3 main, none on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing the Moon Stompy deck lately too, and like the One Ring is just incredible, right? Because you dump your hand, you're pitching cards to Fury, you're pitching cards to Chromox, so being able to refill off of that One Ring and then eventually throw it at the opponent with a Bombardier is just.
I'm not sure if it's going to be enough though with that Cauldron Complete on board.
Yeah, I'm not sure, right?
I mean,
we got a Tameo. Yeah, Jesse's got the whole squad. he's got 2 Stoneforges. Oh, it looks like the frog did get red blasted, so the frog's down.
Yeah, the frog's gone, but I mean, it's that Cauldron Complete is just going to hold us way down.
So let's see, what can PJ get here?
Oh, I think in round 3 we're going to start drinking margaritas. So
I
get a little interesting.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the margaritas.
He doesn't know, but we'll figure it out.
All right. Oh yeah, and then real quick. So I know this one is winding down, unfortunately. So a little bit about today's meta. We have. I'm sure it comes as no surprise. Frog Reanimator is the most played deck here with. I want to say 3 to 4 copies in the top 16 in the 16 player field.
That many, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So what is that? A quarter?
25%.
A quarter?
Yeah, 25% of the meta.
We have 2 Moon Stompy lists. We have Burning Ant as the deck was listed. Naya Depths. We actually have the Legacy Cup winner from Las Vegas, Harrison Lorick. He took that down last weekend in Vegas, and he is qualified for this event. So hopefully we'll get him on stream soon today. He's on the Naya Depths deck that he won that with. We got some 12 posts.
Who's on 12 posts, by the way?
Tyler Whipple.
Okay.
He did really well in the qualifying season with 12 posts.
He got in through points, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, he crushed. He top 8 at like 4 or 5 events and then just kind of sat out for the rest of the season.
Good for him.
Actually, we have about 3 or 4 Moon Stompy lists. So Moon Stompy and Frog is the majority of the field. 1 Bant Nadu player, and then a Stifle Knot. Rivera, so Notorious Lands player, master with the deck. Wow. Anthony Rivera is on the Stifle Knot deck, the Azorius Stifle Knot. And then Duke, no basics, is on his signature bug list.
And he's so good at bugs, so
he
never count him out.
Does not respect the Blood Moon. All right, looks like Jesse's swinging in. I don't know if PJ survives this attack. We'll see. He might have something up his sleeve. And then if this does wrap real quick, do you want to pop out real quick and see if anyone's in between matches
I can do
to
that.
get him to move over? And it looks like so the frog. See, this is why that card's so good, right? The frog got blasted by PJ. The 4/4 brought it back.
Oh my god.
And gave it vigilance.
Frog is such a good card.
Okay, what is PJ up to here?
Does he have some blast?
Oh, dead gone. So he's gonna bounce the Cauldron token or the Germ token. Is it enough though?
See, so he's at 6.
He
goes to
Jesse
4.
should be able to just pitch his hand to the frog and then give it flying and should be lethal.
Two, 3. Yeah, so that'll go to 3.
And Jesse has is that another? Oh, he's pitching the Tameo to the frog. So yeah, I think the frog's just gonna be lethal in its own right.
What are your thoughts on Frog? You think they're gonna ban that card?
Card's really OP. It's tough. I don't know. Like, I listen to a lot of the podcasts, like the Leaving a Legacy. Like, the Frog is OP, but like the deck is just insane. And like, look, Jesse's not even playing the Reanimator deck, but like Frog is just a standout in any deck it's really in.
Yeah.
It's a definite must answer. I don't think it's long for this world. So we'll probably see it leaving soon. Okay, and then Jesse dropped the Null Rod, so the One Ring is all downside now.
So he's gonna untap and go to 2 and just die, right? To the One Ring?
Oh yeah, the One Ring will kill him.
Yeah,
so that's it. That was a quick 2. If you want to go find 2 players, we'll be right back. So 2023 Legacy Champion Jesse Adams off to a great start, taking down his first round with the Esper Frogblade deck. So Frank's going to try and find us another match so we can keep the action going, and then we'll be back.